So this is a indie showcase. It's not Nintendo. I know that this looks like it might be a Nintendo presentation, but it's not. This is just a indie showcase. But yeah. I'll post it on YouTube later. Yeah, that's fine, Alex. No problem. I'll probably be doing this for like 30 minutes, and then I'll switch over to Zelda. I'm doing all right. Start of the week. A lot of news, a lot of stuff to get through. So it's going to be a busy next 2 weeks talking about stuff coming out. So I'm excited. How about yourself? Let's get this up. I don't know how loud this will be. All right, let's jump on in. Doing good too? Nice. All right, here we go. It's actually got less filler than I thought. This feels like it's just going to be a lot of just news. So let's go. So there's going to be a lot of cute crap in this. If you've ever watched indie showcases, a lot of cute, low detailed stuff. Style is everything in an indie game. So I've already seen a couple of games that I recognize. Again, these will be wholesome games.
Welcome to the first ever Wholesome Direct, a celebration of wholesome games. I'm Jenny Wyndham.
And I'm Josh Boykin.
Sit back and relax as we bring you exclusive footage and announcements from over 50 games.
50 games, jeez. So this will probably be a bit more casual than my other ones because this is going to have a lot of games. So I'm not going to nitpick everything.
I love the colorful diorama worlds of Button City.
Especially with a lot of the games, we'll probably I think they'll just be interesting, but I don't know how many they'll like break the mold sort of thing per se. But yeah, this is cute.
It's full of hijinks inspired.
Oh, it seems to have a decent amount of like various game types. You ever watched any of these before? Yeah, this is the first of its kind, but indie showcases are a thing, but this wholesome one is the first one, so it'll be. I'm interested in what devs got involved. I'll probably have a take a look after because this is my first time seeing this. I didn't really subliminal. Oh, I think I know it's subliminal.
My name is Felipe Cartin, and I'm the lead artist and co-founder of True Interact. Our game is called Errand Boy, and it's a story about the end of the world and how a small creature acts on it. You play as what?
Yeah, just looking through this, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of filler.
In his last days.
But
we're really excited about the game, and I hope we can share more of this with you soon.
Indies being indies, basically.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be mostly showing off games, which is good. Feels like what something like this should be, because the thing is, there is so many indie games. Trust me, there is a stupid amount of indie games, and they need their own limelight. But it's very difficult because you can just be swept up amongst all of the crowd, basically. And I think this is a good space for ones like this, because there's a lot of ones that are like indie games where it's like they're considered wholesome, but if they get compared against some of the more like sort of aggressive games. But oh, the little action adventure. One thing I will say is that this is why I get excited for Japanese indie games, is that there's a lot of, as much as people are like, oh, this has got a unique art style, it's like, it does kind of look like a lot of other, I like that. A lot of other,
get ready for a special delivery.
I like that title, Errand Boy, that's good.
In summer of 2020.
They do kind of have a very similar look to them. I mean, then again, this looks kind of Japanesey, but, pretty cute. I think I'd seen footage of this around, but yeah, I do remember this. So this was in a presentation sometime back. I can't actually remember which one now. I love that when they walk, they kind of got like a loose skeleton. The humans. Gives me Adventure Time vibes. Very much so. Was this? So you're a gardener that grows little friends, and then the town gets filled? Oh, it's Ooblets. Yes, we've definitely heard this. Coming pretty soon. Yeah. I think this game will be interesting. I hope it's as good as it looks. This one is a game that I'm actually excited for.
Hey, Wholesome Games fans. We made kind words so that you could write nice.
Let me know if the audio is too loud, because
take care of yourself.
I feel like it's a bit all over the place.
But you're not alone. A lot of people have taken time to lift each other up. So thanks to Wholesome Games and all the folks who work hard to be nice to each other. Ella the Deer has a
this is kind words.
And a peek at our new update.
I don't know what the lo-fi chill beats and stuff. Yeah, so if you don't know, Kind Words was a game where you specifically are meant to you write letters to others, anonymous other people out there. Just say kind things, and then you get kind things back and stuff like that. I don't really know much about the game myself. I've never played it, but it sounded interesting.
This new content is available now.
Available today. I think that's just a reminder. It looks like they're doing an update. So this is the one that I was interested in. I saw stuff about this. This looks pretty dang cute. It gives me some extreme early PS2 vibes. Very Japanesey. Super adorable. Actually kind of reminds me of some Korean games.
And explore as you unravel the island's mysteries and work to rebuild a community from the ground up.
So kind of
Wholesome Direct viewers are the first to see how you'll raise and befriend these fluffy cows and cuddly chickens.
God. This is almost obnoxiously cute. So this kind of does look Stardew Valley with that little town, the fact that you can do a little bit of adventuring. I don't know if there's combat, I doubt it. But wait, there's more. We're on Kickstarter. Oh, yes. I didn't cover this in an article because I knew I was going to cover this today. There is a Kickstarter for this company. Oh, it's Armor Games. Oh, whoa.
We're part of the team making Chicory, a colorful pet, and also roommates. In Chicory, there's a magic brush.
Oh, that's cool.
It's wielded by an amazingly talented artist named Chicory. Until one day, she and all her colors vanish.
These are Australian.
Black and white. You play as Chicory's number
I don't know these devs.
brush and goes on an adventure to color the world back.
I don't even think I've met them before. I wonder where they're from. It's cute. I feel like I'm gonna say that for like almost like every freaking game that comes up here. Probably not my game. I think I would rather just make drawings myself and do it with a game tool set. But that's cool. I like that. So it's kind of got elements from Okami to it.
This masterpiece isn't finished just yet, so stay tuned for a release date.
Oh, this is nice looking. That's why. This has got a very strong art aesthetic. I was gonna say it looks really good, and then it's as soon as it goes into visual novel mode, you can sort of tell it when they can focus very heavily on just small like set pieces. They can get very, very detailed and refined and stuff. Oh, it's like the spark from
In The Spirit and the Mouse,
Is
you
it
play
Mario?
as
I can't remember. There's a
Lila,
game where you
mouse
turn into a
that's full of
spark
courage.
as one of the power-ups, and then you travel along a wire. Like that.
Lila resolves to help troubled villagers the best
I feel like
she
Kirby
can.
does it too.
The Spirit and the Mouse squeaks out
Spirit and
next
the Mouse.
year.
That's pretty cute. It'd be nice to see more of
Josh,
it.
what makes a game
Yeah, man.
wholesome
You
anyway?
changed your last
Great
name.
question, Jenny. A lot of people think wholesome games are just cute and colorful, but there's so much more than that.
Are they?
Wholesome games let players express love and compassion. Sometimes they're lighthearted, but make no mistake, wholesome games can tackle even the heaviest subjects. Spiritfarer is a cozy management game about dying.
Oh, I think I've seen the art for this before.
As ferry master to the deceased, you'll build a boat to explore the world, care for your spirit friends, and guide them across mystical seas.
Reminds me of like way back when when I
Or
would just
releasing them into the afterlife.
I would make environments for video games.
Spiritfarer set sail later this
Just make very flat houses and stuff like that, and just stack them up, and then
Some stories start with tragedy.
oh, whoa,
Forced to live it,
dead alien.
their adventure begins with
Oh, it's a
pain
weird creature.
in an unfamiliar and beautiful.
Man, I will say we're getting a lot of glowing objects in this trailer, in these trailers. A lot of just things that glow. Oh, I don't like how these look.
They
Ugh.
found that helping others was repaid for the joys of
Yeah, this is very meant to be an alien-esque world.
ready to find their way in this uncharted wilderness.
Essentially, it kind of gives. Wow, is that the same? That was the same full animation in the same trailer.
Will be as friendly as it knows.
Oh, look, he's got stuff covered in him. Sayuri.
Is only the beginning
So
of Sayuri's
that kind of reminded me of what's that movie? Is it The Last Dinosaur? What is it?
It's a simulator where you can design and curate the museum of your dreams.
I watched it recently, actually. The one with the dinosaur movie, the old dinosaur movie,
And we hope we can remind you
where they basically have to get to like this grove, the last place that has
Do you have what it takes to design and curate the
Sims?
world's greatest museum?
yeah, that kind of gave me that vibe.
Fill your exhibit halls with extraordinary artifacts, hire staff to keep things
Oh,
running
it's
smoothly,
just Sim Museum. Okay.
and do everything you can to expand your visitors' horizons and blow their minds in Mondo Museum. This exhibit opens in early access
I don't know
later
who
this
that's
year.
for, but certainly not me. Oh, Kit Fox. Wow, okay. So this looks like a mobile game or a tablet game. This is I think this is the problem with indie games. Is like there's a lot of cases where it's like it can just miss completely with the art style, and it's just this is visually just not for me. This. Oh yeah, I wonder if this is an Australian-made game. I get a very strong Australian vibe from it. Bird
Bird
Alone.
Alone takes flight later this year.
It didn't even say who it was from. This is the game I've been waiting for.
From
This game is so adorable. It's gone through so many the same trailer. It's gone through so many like art redos, but look at
In the
it.
next 3 years, you'll make potions, study magical creatures, and help the
I
local
really want this
townspeople
game to be good.
in your journey to become
It's
a
so
full-fledged
adorable.
witch.
and it looks like it has an okay amount of content from what we've seen. Yes.
What you're seeing here
I've talked
is
about pixel art
exclusive
before
to
where it's
Wholesome
like,
Direct.
pixel art doesn't need to be limiting. Something like this can be just so expressive. You're talking about the creature game? Yeah, that creature game was weird. I don't think that one's for me. It's a bit odd alien. But this is the power of indie stuff, where it's like, some things are like, it's where you can find your niches. You can just refine yourself and just be like, I want to make this thing for a very specific demographic.
Next year.
Yeah, I'm super excited for that game. That game looks really good. Whereas,
Hi.
like, I wouldn't get that alien
We're
game.
something we made, and we're super excited to be a part of the Wholesome Direct.
We're here today to show our game.
Okay, so they've got some of the
smaller games with
Scandinavian
photos
teams
and help
as well. That's
various
cool.
communities. Hope you enjoy.
I was wondering where they would have gotten people from, so it looks like they're going global, which is nice. I mean,
In Tone,
wow, I don't know how many
players
Asian
follow a
games are
small
going to
figure
appear
through
here, but
Scandinavian-inspired landscapes to witness a magical phenomenon known as Toem.
another black and white game. Okay, it's another photo game.
Travel by bus as you visit various locations, each with their own architecture and sights to behold. Listen
It's a
to
tall
cool
boy.
music, encounter curious characters, and capture each special moment with your camera.
Okay, so it's sort of just a world exploration game that, yeah. Okay, so you got like sort of deliveries and stuff. Kind of like
Pack your
that.
bags,
I
because
kind of like the
Toem is
very
ready to
simplicity.
depart next year.
Greetings from Co-op. This is Winding Worlds, available
Yeah,
now
I
on
think I
Warplay.
like the idea
You'll
that
find a sweeter, more
look, they're
energetic
using Zoom.
heroine than Willow, who's been hired by a mysterious
those very
cosmic
simple
order to
hand
help her
drawn just
friends
and
heal
have them on
move
3D models. I think that can work really
May
well.
be prickly or difficult, but that doesn't make them any less wholesome. Because just like all of us, they're on a journey and they have a lot to learn.
God. This is very much if you've ever hung out with indie game devs, very particular ones, you'll know this reminds me a lot of the Melbourne scene. Again, this feels like Adventure Time, what I'm looking at here. Very soft. Oh, what's this? That's a photo. Oh, this is that thing in the trailer. Oh, wow. Oh. Alright, now we're talking. Oh, this is adorable. I've wondered why we haven't seen more TV shows that have just not done this for kids. But look at this. Oh, that's such a good method of... Oh, it's AR. Oh, you're kidding me. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want to see.
Launches today
Okay,
on
so
iOS
I'm not a big VR fan, but I'm a very big AR fan. Something like that I think just is magical for kids. There's a reason why I think Pokemon Go like took off so crazy.
Studio and published by Toge Productions. Before the game features heartwarming stories, beautiful art, and soothing music. We present to you when the past was around and a space for the unbound.
From the creator of She and the Lightbearer comes the bittersweet tale of a girl and her lover in a surreal world
This is
of
a point-and-click
disjointed rooms
adventure.
across time and memory.
Very traditional point-and-click adventure
past
as
was
well.
around is a
I wonder
point-and-click
this. I
adventure
feel like
game
this must be
about
made for tablets.
loss,
Just looking at the
and all
UI
joy
and then
pain
also
in between.
the
It launches
resolution of
later
the
this
game.
year.
Past was around.
Get ready to feel when you play A Space for the Unbound from Mojiken Studio.
Oh, these visuals remind me of
overcoming
something.
Anxiety and depression as two high school sweethearts in 1990s Indonesia investigate the supernatural forces threatening their small town.
These visuals look like another game.
Uncover secrets, dive into people's minds.
Kind of want to know who the developer
When
is.
Space for the Unbound arrives
Mojiken
next.
Studios.
Book of Travels is a serene online
Ooh,
multiplayer
Mojiken.
RPG that focuses on
So hard to look up
role-playing,
stuff because it's like
exploration, and non-linear narratives. It's a very calm game.
it just keeps moving.
full
Everything
of
keeps
everyday
moving.
life situations, but it also has
Being the
mystery
Light Bearer,
and
Ultra Space Battler. Oh no. Okay. Oh, okay. This must be just the
This footage
same
is
one that does a whole heap of
exclusive
these.
to Wholesome Direct.
Oh, what is this? Is this? I can't tell. Is this 3D? Is this 3D or is it fake 3D? They move very slowly. This looks like it's a very sort of slower paced game. I can't tell if this is 3D. There is depth to the world, but is it got real depth? Or is it just layers? I think it's 3D. I think it's 3D, but the camera only faces one way. So you're always getting the 2D sprite work. Huh.
Get ready to write your own story when Book of
What a
Travels
bizarre little
launches
adventure that
this
looks like.
October.
Oh, look at their logo. Holy heck.
Hi everyone, I'm Pico. I'm the lead developer of Garden
Like Animal
Store.
Crossing?
It's my passion project and has been for about 2 years.
Oh,
I
I've
do
seen
all
this
the
guy on
art,
Tumblr.
Code, game
I recognize
design,
these little
and writing for
sprites.
the game. Garden Store is really just everything that I've wanted to see in video games for a while now. Not just mechanically or design-wise, but also culturally and emotionally. And I'm
You win every other
working hard to
indie,
make sure that
unfortunately.
those things come through in the end, and I hope when it comes out you'll all enjoy it.
Looks pretty adorable.
In Garden Story, you're the newly appointed village guardian.
Like Animal Crossing? Did you mean this game? Because this looks like Animal Crossing.
Explore ways to help those around you, traverse and rebuild a broken island, protect its inhabitants,
It's got,
and make friends with
wow,
the
it's,
fruity cast
okay,
of characters.
another Stardew-like.
This
No
garden
offense
is
to
still
devs
being
that are making
tended
these
to,
games,
so keep
but
an eye out for release info.
Stardew was such a
Greetings again
big
from
title,
Paul.
you can't
This time presenting
ignore
something a bit on the smaller
the fact
side.
that now everyone will
Daimono,
compare.
a short, atmospheric exploration game by GP Lackey about poking around a convenience store to find the perfect gift for your girlfriend. What could be more wholesome than that? Daimono Nocturne is part of our new in-house publishing initiative, Coop Mini, so you can expect even more cute yet complex content from us in the future.
He's too adorable. With that girl back
You're
in the
on
box.
a rainy late-night quest for a very particular gift.
Oh, this looks like another game. This is the problem.
only
Indie,
problem
there's
is
so
you
many
don't know
indie games
what
that
it is
just
yet.
the titles of them just go in one ear out the other.
Finding a corner store open at this hour must be kismet.
Isn't it? What's happening?
The perfect gift is sure to find you.
What is
Daimono
that?
Nocturne is open for business
Yeah,
on
Nocturne.
Steam today.
That's a giant cat. That's a big ass cat.
Magical girls, cat cafes, and cuddly animals. What more could you want?
Frame rate. Game needs some Oh, the face. This game needs some optimization, I think.
Calico is a slice of life community simulation where you're given one very wholesome responsibility. Rebuild the town's cat
Wow.
cafe and fill it with cute and
That's some
cuddly creatures.
crazy visual stuff they're doing. The faces are probably the thing that get me the most with this thing. You got Sherry as a new villager? Yeah, we're doing the comfy direct, and then I'll jump into Zelda. You like cats? You'll probably like that, I guess.
With a lot of anxiety, wholesome games extremely useful in unwinding.
Hey, I've got that poster. It's on my door over there.
Little
the Zelda one.
After a long day, that's got a different kind of comfort that no other medium can really replicate properly.
Sherry moved out of your village. Did you want Sherry to move out of your village?
Rainy Season is the story of an ordinary family spending time at home
How far through
during
are
a
we?
storm.
Got about 10 minutes left.
Listen to the rain, spend time with your family, and see for yourself how an ordinary day can lead to extraordinary moments.
What on earth? What? Not what I was expecting. I was about to say, is this a Japanese game? Because I saw like tatami mats in one of the rooms, but it doesn't look like a Japanese house at all. I like always enjoy until the posts. Very raw text on top of screen situation. They might might want to put a bit of a box on that.
But look for Rainy Season on Steam this
It is
summer.
Japanese. Oh, there you go. I was about to say, I wonder if those translations were a little rough too, because
Wayward Strand is a heartfelt, interactive story told in a very curious way.
the text, yeah, the text looked like it was just run through a translator to some degree. It's very raw translations. You have Anka now. Oh, congrats.
Hospital. Doctors and patients move about the ship on their own schedules.
Another tablet game from the looks of it.
And there's Thomas on the right, who would have turned 60 this year, rest his soul. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, not at all, dear.
Good day, Mrs. Ford.
I always love that the caretakers for old people in old people homes within media are always the same looking dudes. It is the same dudes all the time.
It isn't causing me trouble.
Ask questions.
They want to add a filter to that text? Yeah, I feel like they might want to put some stuff behind it, just so it's easy to read.
To the sky later this year.
That's indie
It's
Japanese
almost
games
time to say
sometimes.
goodbye. But before we go, we'd like to share
They're a bit
even more
raw
of the wonderful,
in
wholesome
terms of
games
what they
coming your
are.
way this year and beyond.
Oh, whoa. That game looks sick. I want to play as a Kiwi. This is what I'm talking about. You're a little delivery Kiwi. Melon Journey 2. I never played Melon Journey 1. Looks cute though. Wow, okay, alright, so that's the interesting game of this direct, it looks like. That is a very interesting type of gameplay. That looks like a well put together game. Oh, there he is! It's Skatebird! Skatebird's back! Still coming in 2021. This game has taken so long in development. Holy heck. Hope you like tech decks, because birds love tech decks. Oh, this is visually very, very nice. What is this? Unpacking. Ooh, I kind of like the art style a lot. Sylvian Meadows. Oh, this looks like a indie-ass indie game. Wait, is this just flour? That looked like flour combined with gravity fall, gravity drop. They're adding extra burbs. space-based builder. These games weren't wholesome enough for them, so what weird looking game. Later daters. Game about old people. Something unsettling about this game. Oh, it looks like Slime Rancher? No, I don't think it's Slime Rancher. Creature Resort. Another little... Oh, okay. Oh, it's like a Zula game, but it's Village Builder. That's fucking cute. I actually really kind of like that one. A puzzle. Oh, puzzle game. Oh man, I'm always down for a good puzzle game. Slide puzzle game too. Unseen Master. This looks like it's inspired by Spirited Away. Very much so. Doggo. Is this just an animation? Old friends, dog sanctuary. It's this one's about old dogs. We had old people, now old dogs. Okay, they did the thing. They did the thing everyone wants to do, is the combine animals thing. That's going to be a very hard game to develop. Oh, whoa, hey, yay, it's this looks like Stardew Valley, 100%. What is this? Is this just a Stardew coin? But you're on a deserted island? You make a tribe? Puzzle platformer. So many of those games. No offense, but it's not for me. Oh. Another puzzle game. That's a bizarre game. Oh, it's got a narrative to it too. Just slapping it. This is what usually happens with indies, where they just slap you with games. They're just like, go, 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 go. You get like 5 seconds. Oh, this is cute. Alchemic Cutie. This reminds me of something as well. I like this. I like my pixel art to have that little something extra, just to be a bit more detailed. Wait. Is that a game? Sometimes games are just made because people just want to make silly things. Like, it's not, they don't want to make a full-fledged game, they just want to make something weird. So you own a dog store? Don't really like that, but Rolling Hills. Pretty though. Wow, that feels like retro Japan right here. There used to be so many weird Japanese games that look like this. Orange Island. Someone really wanted to make a Game Boy Color game. Oh, I like this. Surprised I haven't seen something like that before.
That brings us to the end of our program.
There we go.
I hope you found a new game to fall in love with.
Well,
please remember to support the amazing developers who made this event possible.
I feel like that's the hard part of me watching the wholesome ones, because there's going to be a lot of them where it's just, they're just a bit too soft and feels kind of nothing to me. Because I'm more into the game than the actual visuals a lot of the time. Maybe Rocco. This must be some beloved developers made something. Yeah, this really has mimicked the Nintendo thing. But I don't know what I'm looking at. BD, whatever it is. It feels very Ghibli. Like an insanely amount of Ghibli. Just the soundtrack and... Oh, this is Hoa. This is the thing people were talking about. What is this? Coming late 2020. I don't think that really explains what it was.
Studio, and we're making Hua. Hua is a side-scrolling adventure platform where you can explore worlds of beautiful hand-painted art, listen to awesome music, and experience a calm and relaxing atmosphere. Hua is in active production and will be coming to your PC and your Nintendo Switch in late 2020.
We have more screenshots of this game somewhere. Hoa. Man, that is an extremely Ghibli sounding soundtrack. What I might do, because I'm curious about what this Hoa game is, let's look at some gameplay once this finishes up. So yeah, all right. Well, that was the Wholesome Direct. It pretty much turned into what I thought it would. And the things I was interested in were the things I probably would be interested in anyway. It's always good to see who's doing what, and you might just see different companies come about. But a lot of these ones will never make their art style into AAAs. Not AAAs and AAAs don't really go for these sort of vibes. So if you like these sorts of things, you will find indie. You'll have to look to indies to do that sort of stuff. So again, they are very much a situation where you will want to, if you've got a niche, you probably will find them within indies. If not, you're an indie community, make your own game. Okay. There's a few little gameplay things that I've seen out there for this, but it looks like this very much is focused on the art. Very sort of slower sort of pace game, so it's just showing some movement, I guess. Let's see. You got anything more? Wow, it's only got 345 subscribers. If you want to be one of the, like, few subscribers... Yeah, this is super duper inspired. Very charming though. I really like the filter they've got over the screen. The film grade filter. Far too wholesome for you. Again, I don't quite know what they... Whoa, look at all the related things. Dang, that's bad. But yeah, I like that. I think that if we get more directs that are very just, they're mostly in the indie focus like that, I think really good idea. I think indies need a more presence similar to that. So if a collective can come together and promote things like that in just a very formatted way, because as much as like I had an issue with them sort of stealing the sort of stylizations from Nintendo in terms of how that direct is run, I don't mind it just because of the fact that it is a very good way to consume trailers. It might have been on the little long side, I feel like, but it's a bit hard with indies because there really is so many of them and everyone wants to get themselves out there and they're willing to put in the time and effort, so yeah. Anyway, that was the Wholesome Direct. Hope you enjoyed watching it with me. I do have about 40 minutes before I go get lunch, so I think we might jump into some Zelda.